Okay, let's get hands-on. First thing, what exactly is a ChatGPT project? You can think of it as a personal workspace inside ChatGPT that remembers what you tell it. Most people use ChatGPT like a conversation with a stranger. You walk in, ask a question, and get an answer, and tomorrow they have no idea who you are. A project is more like having your own assistant, one who knows your goals, style, tone, and even your favorite ways of working. It's a space where you can set instructions once and never have to repeat them. I'm going to show you how to set up a ChatGPT project from scratch. You should now be seeing my ChatGPT screen. It is ChatGPT Plus that I'm using, by the way. This is the paid version, but if you are using the free version, you could take the concepts and the ways of working we are using with ChatGPT projects and apply those perhaps in a more manual setting. Instead of setting up projects here, you could set up a folder, you could store any prompts that you use, so you could just copy and paste them in future. I'm currently on a blank screen. I am going to open up the sidebar. So I've clicked on new project. I'm now going to call it something like TikTok hook generator. You can call it whatever fits your goals and what you do creatively. This is just for me for this example to showcase how projects work. Just waiting for the project to create now. Perfect. We now have our new project screen here, TikTok hook generator. The next thing you can do is add a description. This is where you tell ChatGPT the role that it's playing. For example, you could say you are my content assistant who writes engaging conversational TikTok scripts for trending products. You always use a hook, relatable story, or clear call to action. I'm going to do something similar here. So I'm going to go add instructions, and just to give you a rough outline of what you would put in here, you are a TikTok hook generator. You will use the problem agitation solution framework to come up with engaging scroll stopping video hooks. You can make this as long or short as you like. A quick workaround and hack that I like to do is go back into ChatGPT in a new chat and ask the tool to draft up the best possible, most detailed description that I can then copy and paste back into projects, so that every time I open up a new chat within that project, it remembers exactly what I need it to do for me. So I'm going to save this for now. You can always come back and update this information. You can delete it, you can change it. Same with the project, you can delete the project, create a new one. There's lots of different opportunities there. So I'm just gonna save it. You can also add files within project as well. If you've got any images, documents, code files, and more, the TikTok hook generator project or whatever project you create can access the content when you chat inside the project. So you can see now how it remembers the information and instructions that you place within the project. In this instance, I'm not going to add any files, but you can always add files to your projects if you'd like to test it out. I wanted to show you a quick example of a project that I've been using for a while. This is a project that I call Joe. It's for YouTube transcripts. And basically what I do with Joe is I manually grab a YouTube transcript from my videos and I let it create different pieces of creative work based on that transcript. For example, I have these instructions to show you. It's a very long set of instructions that I've been building over a number of weeks. It started small, but then I would go back and say, okay, can you also do this? Can you also do that? And I added that to existing instructions. You can always remove these instructions. Again, I could have deleted, restarted. It depends on how you are working with your ChatGPT project. But the start of this, you've got the project name, you've got the role and persona, you've got the standard workflow, the raw YouTube transcript copied from YouTube Studio, the current video title. All of that is information that ChatGPT itself came up with. I didn't dream that up. I went to the tool and said, hey, can you create some ways of working for this new project for me? And it came up with that. In terms of what it does exactly and what tools it uses or what tools you're going to be using, you have to make that clear as well. There's a ton of information you can put on here just to give you an idea of what you can do. As you can see, there's a ton of conversations I've had for it here. And every time I start this by pasting a new video transcript, and Joe will take that transcript and immediately create a blog article or clean up the transcript. The real magic here is how persistent this is. Once you've got your project set up, you can close it, come back next week, and it'll remember your style, your rules, and even the examples you've given it. It's like hiring someone, training them once, and then letting them get on with the job. The talk hook writer that I've generated, I could say, write me 3 hooks for a video about a phone case that never breaks. Boom. I will have that ready to go. Tomorrow I can jump back in and say, I'll make those hooks funnier in under 7 seconds. Okay, let's go ahead and test this out. Write me a hook for a scary short video for kids. Just waiting for it to come up. Now, this is a very basic instruction in this project, so I'm not expecting a lot, but it's just to give you an idea. As you can see there, it's remembered the problem, agitation, solution style hook, which is more of a business hook framework as opposed to a storytelling story. Okay, here's the problem. Have you ever heard a story about a toy that moves when no one's looking? They say if you leave it in the dark for too long, it changes. And last night I forgot to turn my light off. Do you want to see what I caught on camera? The more complex the instructions, the more complex the result, as you've seen from the example with my project that I created. In the next lesson, we'll use this project to brainstorm unlimited ideas fast. Ready? Let's move on to the next lesson.